Tuesday, and this morning for breakfast we're going to make sausage gravy and biscuits ketofied. Let me get on into that and we'll give it a go. See you in a sec. Hello guys, welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. Today we are making sausage gravy and biscuits. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then you're going to need 1.5 cups of almond flour, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup sour cream, and then before I add in my butter, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter. I am going to go ahead and get this stuff all incorporated because I don't want that warmed microwaved butter to cook my eggs. So I'll go ahead and get these. Yep, let's go ahead and put in our 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Get that in there too. All right, that should protect those eggs. Now, the recipe says about 12, so it just depends on how much you fill your muffin pan. Now, there is another recipe for coconut flour biscuits that are more of a drop biscuit that I'm going to give a try some other time. Okay, now that we got that, and then it calls for a 1/3 cup. So just throw in a handful of shredded cheese, any kind that you would like. I'm just using Colby Jack because it's what we had on hand. We're guessing that's about a 1/3 cup. And this on the recipe says optional step. Also an optional step was garlic. But I didn't want to put garlic in these. Now, if I was going to use them like Cheddar Bay biscuits, like Red Lobster or something, I would have put it in there. But I'm wanting the biscuits to have a separate flavor than I want the sausage gravy to be able to flavor the biscuits, if you know what I'm saying. Alrighty, looking good. And I just used the same spoon here that I did to dip out the sour cream. Fill up my muffin tins. And while these are baking in the oven, then we will get started on the sausage gravy. And I'm overfilling these, obviously, so I'm not going to get 12 out of this. But I plan on trying to freeze whatever I don't eat today to see how that holds up, too. See how they hold up in the freezer. I can see it's really overfilled. Let's see. Alrighty. My oven's not quite preheated yet, so I'm going to get stuff set up for our sausage gravy, and I'll get back with you. Alrighty, guys. Now, in your pan, put 1 pound of sausage, whatever kind you prefer. And then I always put 1/4 cup of water when I'm frying sausage or hamburger to help break up the meat. You do not have to do this step. It is not part of the recipe, but it's just how I prefer to fry my ground meat. So, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in a 1/4 cup of onions, and I do that right from the beginning because I will not drain the fat off of here. So all the flavors that I'm putting in here will be in here. So I don't have to worry about adding the onions later. I can get them added right at the beginning. Oh, it smells good already, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause the tape because you guys know how to brown meat and get this all browned and then come back to you in a couple seconds. Alrighty, we have got our sausage all cooked up here, and then we're going to add in 3 ounces of cream cheese. You know what? Maybe it was supposed to be 3 tablespoons. Let me look at this recipe again. Nope, 3 ounces. Just wanted to make sure I did that correctly. And then we get that all incorporated in there. I'm going to turn down my heat a little bit now that my meat's cooked. And then you're going to want 1 cup of heavy cream. And then you can add, while cooking, a little bit of salt and pepper. It does say that optional. But this sausage I get has lots of flavor. I don't really need to add any salt or pepper to it. And then people can add at their place setting if they want. Okay. That's looking good. One cup of heavy cream. Wow, that's getting hot. I'm going to take my xanthan gum and 2 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to get that incorporated so that so there's no lumps in there in my xanthan gum before I pour it in here. So just like if you were using regular flour or cornstarch and you made like a little paste before dumping it in. So while this is coming to a boil, oh guys, it smells good already. It smells good. Alrighty, so I'm just going to use this little. Okay, and it is half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Now I'm just going to use my milk frother and get in there and just mix that all up really good. And that made a quick paste of it, let me tell you. Alright. And then get a clean spoon here. Oh, guys, yeah, this definitely looks good. Looks good, looks good. Smells good. Yum. I'm going to check on my biscuits. Ooh, they're coming along nice. They're coming along nice. Oh, wow, guys, look at that. Okay, I'm going to just let this rest while my biscuits are finishing up, and I will get back to you here in a few minutes with a taste test. Oh, yeah, that thickened up nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Alrighty, let me get this plated, and we will see how it tastes. Alrighty, it is done. Look at how good that looks. I didn't cover one so I could split it in half and show y'all. So very nice, very fluffy. Normally when I make a keto-fied bread or biscuit, it's always very dense, but I've always used coconut flour. This is the first time, other than in a mug cake, where I've actually used the almond flour only. Well, even in the mug cake, I used a half and half, coconut flour, almond flour. So this is the first time I've ever just used the almond flour by itself. And I'm gonna taste the biscuit just on its own without the gravy and see what I think, with nothing covering that up. Okay. It's a nutty flavor, and I love nuts. It is very good. Slather just a little bit of butter on there, and oh yeah, that could get dangerous. So yeah, this is definitely something I would not make very often because I could just devour that right now. That is awesome. Okay, so let's give it just the gravy itself a taste. So just the gravy. It's a texture thing in the mouth. Flavor wise, there is no different between this and non-ketofied sausage gravy. The flavor is exactly the same, but the texture, there's a texture different. It's not off-putting, but it's something I guess I'd have to get used to a little bit, and it's that xanthan gum gives it a slicker texture, but it's good. No flavor difference at all. Alrighty. And of course the two together has got to be quite a dangerous combo. Oh yeah. That could get too dangerous for me. I would not cook this very often because, oh yeah, I would want to. Definitely keep going back until it was gone. Alrighty, guys. If you give it a try, let me know what you think. Because to me, this right here, slap a little bit of butter on there and, oh man. Yep. That could be a problem. Alrighty, guys. I had fun making this. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow on Weigh In Wednesday. Blessings.